Good morning, students. After finishing our chapter, let us discuss NCERT exercise questions. Question number 1. Which of following correctly describes the magnetic field near a long straight wire? So these are the options. Option D is correct, that the field consists concentric circles with wire as the center. Question number 2. The phenomena of electromagnetic induction is. So we read the options. Option number C is correct, that the phenomena of electromagnetic induction is the process of producing induced current in a coil due to relative motion between a magnet and the coil. Question number 3. The device used for producing electric current is called a generator is the correct answer. Question number 4. The essential difference between an AC generator and a DC generator is that option D, AC generator has slip rings while the DC generator has commutator. Commutator is also known as split ring. Question number 5. At the time of short circuit, the current in the circuit increases heavily because in short circuit the circuit becomes short. The red and black wire means the live wire and neutral wire get connected directly, and due to which the length of the path decreases, resistance decreases, and amount of current increases heavily. Yes, question number 6. State whether the following statements are true or false. First is, an electric motor converts mechanical into electrical energy. So it is false, because electric motor converts electrical energy into mechanical energy. B. The electric generator works on the principle of electromagnetic induction. It is true. The field at the center of long circular coil current will be parallel straight lines. Yes, at the center it is parallel straight lines, so it is true. And D is, a wire with a green insulation is usually the life of an electric supply. It is false. In fact, green insulation is usually the earth wire of an electric supply. Question number 7. List two methods of producing magnetic field. So magnetic field can be produced by artificial magnet or artificial permanent magnet, or magnetic produces magnetic field. Electromagnet, as we discussed in solenoid topic also, those electromagnet can also produce magnetic field for different purposes. Question number 8. How does a solenoid behave like a magnet? Can you determine the north and south pole of a current carrying solenoid with the help of a bar magnet? Explain. So, we can draw this diagram. A solenoid behaves like a bar magnet with an electric current is passed through it, and the magnetic field of a current carrying solenoid is similar to the bar magnet. Ends of current carrying solenoid behave as poles of a bar magnet. We discussed it in a solenoid topic. Yes, another part was that how we can find the north and south pole with the help of bar magnet. So to find north and south pole of current carrying solenoid, we can use a bar magnet and suspend the bar magnet so that it is free to rotate. Now bring one end of solenoid coil near the bar magnet and note which pole of magnet experiences a repulsive force. If we bring north pole towards this current carrying solenoid, and if these are attractive, it means this pole is south of the solenoid. And if these are repulsive, it means this have the same pole, that is north, because as we know that same pole repel each other. When is the force experienced by current carrying conductor placed in magnetic field is largest? So it is at 90 degree. Question number 10. that imagine that you are sitting in a chamber with your back to one wall. An electron beam moving horizontally from back wall towards the front wall is deflected by a strong magnetic field at your right side. So what is the direction of magnetic field? We have to find direction of magnetic field. Now, as we have given that electrons are moving from back to front wall, so the direction of current will be opposite to the direction of electrons. So we can draw this arrow on this direction, that the direction of current will be from front wall to back wall. This is direction of the current and deflected to your right side. So this is right side, so we can draw this force on this direction. So what will be direction of magnetic field? So for this beta, you have to use Fleming's left hand rule, and you have to put your fingers and thumb according to Fleming left hand rule, and then you will find that your this index finger is pointing in downward direction. It means the magnetic field will be in downward direction. Question number 11th. Draw a label diagram of an electric motor. We discussed the diagram, working and function of split ring, or we can say commutator, to change the direction of current. So we already have done, so not discussing it again. And the rest of the questions are based on the deleted part. So this chapter is over. Prepare it. Question number 12 is also on the basis of this. So let us discuss. Name some devices in which electric motor are used. So many devices like ceiling fan, air cooler, exhaust fan, electric mixers, washing machine, power pumps, etc. These devices contain electric motors. A coil of insulated copper wire is connected to a galvanometer. What will happen if a bar magnet is pushed into the coil, or withdrawn from inside the coil, or held stationary inside the coil? So it is based on electromagnetic induction. A momentary deflection of galvanometer due to induced current. When we pushed the this coil of bar when we push this bar magnet into the coil, so magnetic field lines changed associated with this coil, and the current is induced, due to which the momentary deflection of galvanometer is shown. In the same way, when we withdraw the bar magnet from the coil, again change in magnetic field lines and induction of current. That's why a momentary deflection of galvanometer, but in opposite direction. And third is the held stationary. So if it is held stationary, there is no movement, no relative motion, so no change in magnetic field lines, no induction of current. So we'll write that the galvanometer shows no deflection, as there is no electromagnetic induction. Question 14. Two circular coils A and B are placed close to each other. If the current in coil A is changed, will some current be induced in coil B? So answer is yes. Current will be induced in coil B, because current in coil A changes, the magnetic field also changes, and as the coil B is placed in changing magnetic field, so the induced current is set up in coil B. It is based on electromagnetic induction. So rest of the questions are based on deleted topic. Till here we have completed chapter 13 as well as syllabus of physics. Thank you.